Good day, everyone. My name is April Kelly, and this presentation focuses on domestic sex trafficking in order to reach the target population of individuals 15 years and older. Human trafficking often invokes imaginary, glorified Hollywood signs of young people being kidnapped by strangers. Because this type of trafficking situation is not typical, young people are often unaware of what the more common warning signs of trafficking and/or exploitive situations can look like and how to guard against them. What is human trafficking? United Nations defines human trafficking as the act of recruitment, transportation, transfers, harboring, or receipt of persons by means of the threat or use of force or other forms of coercion, of abduction, of fraud, of deception, of the abuse of power, or of a position of vulnerability, or of the giving or receiving of payments or benefits to achieve the consent of a person having control over another person for the purpose of exploitation. Meanwhile, the federal law defines human trafficking as sex trafficking in which a commercial sex act is induced by force, fraud, or coercion, or in which the person induced to perform such acts. In layman's terms, this all just means modern-day slavery. In the US, we recognize two forms of human trafficking: forced labor and sex trafficking. Sexual exploitation is by far the most commonly identified form of human trafficking, being at 79%. Meanwhile, forced labor is at 18%. How common is human trafficking? I want everyone to look to their left and look to their right. One person in your group of friends of 4 can be a victim of modern-day slavery. Let's start asking ourselves questions. How do these traffickers operate? Traffickers wear many faces, genders, ages, and even race. For example, pimps or romantic partners, employees, either professional or unprofessional, community leaders, family members, friends or peers, strangers, and connected mutual friends. How and where are traffickers reaching victims? Traffickers prey upon victims of vulnerable populations with little or no social safety nets. They often look for victims who lack social or family support systems, unstable housing, previous traumatic experience or abuse, immigration status, limited English proficiencies, and inability to decipher exploitive situations. Predators recognize these facts along with other risk factors, especially the youth. Traffickers target simply because they are young and may be less equipped to make informed and sound decisions when presented with a situation that can lead to trafficking. It may not seem like it, But some locations where predators reach their victims are social media, online, and on dating apps. Also, some popular places such as schools, group homes, detention centers, shelters, and foster care homes. I'm here today to bring you awareness and general safety tips to prevent and or avoid becoming a part of that 1 in 4 statistic. Number 1, trust your own judgment. If it feels bad or uncomfortable, then it probably is. Number 2, let a trusted friend or relative know if you feel like you are in danger or if a person's situation is suspicious. Number 3, let all important documents and identifications in your possession at all times. Your partner or employer does not have the right to take or hold your documents without your permission. Number 4, keep important numbers on your person at all times, including the number of persons you feel safe contacting if you are in trouble. Number 5, make sure you have a means of communication, cell phone, or if abroad, a phone card, access to your bank account, and any medication that you might need with you at all times, such as insulin. Number 6, if you think you might be in immediate danger or you are experiencing any emergency, please contact 911. I can't express enough the importance to be on the lookout for potential indicators of trafficking. The following are telltale signs of domestic sex trafficking, but it is not recommended that each be taken to an overall extent of appearance, demeanor, and effect. Indicators such as presence of an overly controlling or obsessive boyfriend or girlfriend, inability to look in the eyes of the face of the people, especially his or her boyfriend or girlfriend, injuries or signs of physical abuse or torture, signs of malnourishment, restricted or controlled communication. These may be a few examples, but not limited to. Being safe is better than being sorry. Thank you for listening to this presentation, and remember to stay safe. For additional information, please feel free to use the links below.